That's hard. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki. Today's video, I'm finally going to be making a home workout video. I'm just going to be showing you guys pretty much what my setup is, the type of equipment that I have and that I use, and just some tips as well for home workouts that I do. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And let's go ahead and get started talking about home workouts. So when I first started my WW journey and my weight loss journey, I decided I was gonna wait to incorporate any sort of exercise until like 3 months in. I didn't pick 3 months specifically, but it was more so for me to get comfortable losing weight by changing my eating habits instead of my working out. Because personally for me, working out has never really been an issue. I played volleyball since I was in 6th grade up until I graduated college. And so I was used to working out. I never really had an issue. I enjoyed working out. A lot of times the workouts I did do, I didn't enjoy as much. So like running and stuff, I've talked about that before. Adam and I did a half marathon trying to stay in shape after I was done and I graduated from volleyball and everything, but we didn't enjoy that. So yeah, what I did was I waited 3 months. So we started WW and I focused so much on portion sizes, on not eating out, on just learning what type of fuel my body needed. And yeah, I really wanted to make that my focus because I knew that that was the reason I had never been able to lose weight in the past. I knew it was my diet and I just wanted to work on that. So before I got started with working out, I really worked on my food. But about 3 months into my journey, I decided that I wanted to start incorporating exercise. And so what I did was I bought a pair of rollerblades, and that was the first type of exercise that I really started to incorporate during my weight loss journey. And yeah, it was just cardio though. So because of that, I still wanted to incorporate more weight training. I had been following a lot of just fitness people online and watching their weight training. It just really motivated the heck out of me, and I just wanted to start toning up, building muscle. Now that I was finally losing fat, I wanted to keep progressing with my body. So it was about a month after I started rollerblading, I decided to start incorporating weightlifting. And with that, I didn't know, like I had dumbbells at home that I had before I even started my weight loss journey, and they just sat there pretty much. So I knew I wanted to start using those, and I don't know, I knew that I could do home workouts. I just never really got motivated to do them, and I never really stuck with them. So like I would do it for like 20 minutes, and then just like that would be the one time a week I did it, and then I just didn't go back to it until I went and grabbed the dumbbells a different week. Like it was just never a consistent thing. So I kind of wanted a plan to stick to, and I had been following Mari Llewellyn for a while on YouTube. I knew that she sold home workout guides, and it was like a huge thing during COVID because nobody could go to the gyms. So that was something that was kind of, I saw a lot about, and I decided to finally just do it. It was like $25. Bless you. It was like $25 to buy the home guide, and I pretty much just started with those. And when I talk about this stuff, like I'm not a professional. This is my personal experience. This is the workouts I do. This is just what has worked for me. So that is something that's so important with the food side and with the exercise side. Like you have to find what you enjoy to make it sustainable. I cannot stress how important that is. Like it has to be something you enjoy, or you are not going to do it. You're not going to stick to it. It is not going to be sustainable. The same way that running a half marathon made no sense for me and Adam. We hated running. So like no wonder we couldn't keep up with that. So in this video, I am going to be showing you guys a home arm workout that I like to do just to kind of give you an idea. But before I get started with that, I just want to talk about a few different tips that have really helped me be successful with home workouts. So first thing I want to say is, I already said it, do something enjoyable, do something fun. Maybe go start with walking the dogs or just going for a walk outside. If you want to do like a quick warm up, you don't have to obviously, but that's something I like to do. You can do something like, I started to play Just Dance every once in a while, and that was just like a fun way to get my heart rate up and just a fun, enjoyable activity. But anyway, you don't have to do any of that to start out. You can just start with your home workout. And what I make sure to do every time, and I think this is so important for me specifically because when I used to do it before, when I didn't stick with it, I didn't do this step. I have to change into workout clothes and put shoes on. If I don't put shoes on, I like find myself just going and doing stuff throughout my workout. I don't stay focused on my workout. Like I just feel so much more accomplished and so much more into my workout when I put shoes on. I put a sports bra, shorts, like I get in the same clothes that I would wear if I was going to the gym. And there would be sometimes like I'd be in my pajamas trying to lift dumbbells. Like it just, you can do that and it's still better than nothing. But at the same time, when I'm trying to take these home workouts more seriously, it was something that really helped me to actually get dressed, feel like I was gonna be going to the gym or something, and then do my workout at home. Another thing that really helps me is to have good music. And you don't have to have music if you don't like to work out with music, but one nice thing about working out at home is that I can use a speaker instead of having to worry about having headphones in. And so that's something really good. I get a nice playlist set up, I get my speaker set setup. I always make sure I have a water with me, and I pretty much just do the same things I would do if I was at the gym. So I had my headphones, I have my water, and then I'm trying to pretty much keep it as serious and just like productive as possible. So again, my home workouts aren't that long. They're way shorter than if I went to the gym. I could get this done in like 30 minutes. It doesn't even have to be some huge commitment, but I think changing and getting set up like this really does help. Then another thing that I found really helpful is to work out in front of a mirror. And if you don't have a mirror, it's not a big deal, but if you do, I highly recommend it, especially if you want to maybe start working out at the gym in the future, or you do work out at the gym. Using a mirror helps so much to watch your form, to make sure that you're just doing everything correctly, because a lot of times these might be like new exercises to you. You might be watching someone do it in a video and then you're trying to reenact it. And so you can actually check what you're doing in a mirror, and it just helps so much. So I just have a body mirror, which I'll show you guys, and that's what I do all my home workouts in, and helps me a ton. Okay, then the last important thing before I get into actually like showing you the workout is talking about equipment. So yes, you do not need any equipment technically. You could do all body weight exercises if you wanted to. Personally, I don't enjoy body weight exercises that much. So push-ups are amazing for you. Sit-ups, like those body weight exercises, burpees, high knees, like everything like that is really good for you. I don't enjoy it. It's not something sustainable for me. I'd rather be lifting heavier weights to work those muscles. So that's just what works for me. So I'm gonna show you guys the equipment that I use when I do my home workouts. And I'm gonna start with my bands, my resistance bands, which I've talked about before. And these I use mainly to warm up on leg day. I use them to warm up my glutes and just kind of stretch out. But these can also be used for a lot of exercises, and I actually do use them for a lot of my leg day exercises. So when I'm doing any type of like hip thrust, or I even like to do like hip abductions when I'm sitting down in a chair. So that's the other thing I want to talk about, is having a chair helps a ton. And so when I work out, I just work out up here, and I just use my desk chair to do a few different exercises, and I find that it's really helpful to have. And some people have like a bench, and I've actually been looking at getting a home bench, but I haven't yet. The chair is working just fine, and so is the floor. So now I'm going to move you guys around and show you the rest of my equipment. So here is just a yoga mat that I use, and I use this mainly to do stretches and just like my ab workouts or a few different arm workouts. I use it for a lot actually, so it's nice to just have that. The dogs like to think it's their bed, but that's why they have that. So then this is just the mirror that I use. So I usually stand right here and do my workouts. I used to have the mirror over here, but I find I like this better. And yeah, I just like to get set up in here and watch myself do the workouts. So then over here, I just have a collection of some weights. So Adam actually got me that bar as a gift. I don't even remember if it was like a Christmas gift or something, but that is a bar that you can actually snap into 2 dumbbells, and then you can adjust the weights on them, but I like to use it as a barbell. Then we have some dumbbells. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25, and then I have a 15-pound kettlebell, and then I also have a foam roller, which if you can get a foam roller, I highly suggest, not for working out, but just for stretching after. And oh my gosh, it's like the world's best back cracker. So I love to use my foam roller. And then I'm also trying out a new piece of equipment. So this is one more thing I just want to talk about. So this isn't sponsored or anything, but I was sent this, and I'm going to be testing it out today as well while I do my workout and giving you guys just my opinion on it. This is actually something that I looked up when I was going to be starting home workouts, before I even got like the home workout guide and stuff, and I just never ended up going through with it. It's called the Body Gym, and it's something that's on like QVC and stuff. It's something that I was really excited to use because I know a lot of people are so nervous to go to the gym, and like I was when I first started. A lot of people don't have dumbbells, a lot of people don't have just any equipment to start with, and this is like a good starting piece of equipment. Pretty much it's a gym you could take anywhere. So you can do all the same lifts that I'm gonna be doing with my dumbbells with this. So I'm actually gonna compare both workouts and just see what I think. So, and I can link this below, but like I said, I'm just gonna try it out. It's meant to just be a lot easier on you. You can actually like sit down in your chair and do some workouts with it. So I'm gonna be trying that out, and yeah, so I think that covers pretty much everything, and I'm just gonna show you guys how I do a home workout. So I just want to show you guys a few different arm exercises that I like to do at home with my dumbbells. And then I'm also going to show you with the Body Gym. So this is also similar to just like resistance bands. I actually took the bar off. So starting off with the first thing I'm doing, I'm just going to be using the handles. So I'll show you how I do that. But first I'm going to start with the dumbbell exercise. But like I said, this is just another option. There's so many different things. You could be doing these exercises as body weight exercises. Like there's just so many different things. It's just getting started, finding what you're comfortable with, finding what you enjoy doing, and then it'll just go from there. I promise it just gets easier. So getting started is really the hardest part. The first thing, I'm gonna start with my 5-pound dumbbells, and this. So I'm just gonna be trying to do like the same exercise with dumbbells that I do with the body gym to give you guys an idea of how you can do the same workouts with different equipment and still feel a burn. So let's get started. So that's just something I do to always warm up my shoulders. I always start with a 5-pound weight and I do 3 rounds of that, and you feel it. It's harder than you think, especially with 5-pound weights. You think it'd be easier, but you feel the burn in your shoulders. So now I'm gonna be using the body gym, and this is one of my first times using it. I've messed around with it a little bit, but I'm still getting used to the different things you can do with it. So it's been fun to just test it out. Already that has more resistance than the 5-pound weights, but I could put my feet closer together and then it's less resistance. Oh, yeah, okay, I feel that. Next thing. And one thing I found that's really important is you don't need to lift that heavy to still feel a really good burn and get a really good workout. It's so important that when you're doing these workouts, you are focusing on mind to muscle connection. So the muscle that you are going to be working, you want to feel working it. So you want to think about that. So you're going to be making slow movements so that you really feel the burn in your biceps when you're doing a movement like this. And it's just so important because you can go through a whole workout and not get as many benefits out of it because you're not really just focusing on the form and feeling the burn instead of just like lifting a heavy weight. And so if you're doing too heavy of a weight and you're not doing the proper form, you're not going to get the same benefits as if you were doing a lower weight and doing the correct form. One thing I was worried about this was that I didn't think it would be enough resistance. Like I just said, I didn't think it would actually be heavy enough to even get a good workout in. But what's cool is that, so you can step on it like this and say, so now I'm just gonna do a bicep curl like I just did with the dumbbells. But say like this, technically, maybe I want a little bit more resistance to be closer to the dumbbells I just did. All you do is you just roll it towards you. And then it is a lot more resistance. So let's try this. Okay, next. So as with like any resistance bands, I'm finding that when I use this, it's almost more of a workout when I'm coming down and you're trying to control it. So that's also important when you're using the dumbbells and you're doing that motion. You want to have control both going up and down. But I'm definitely finding with this, like going up's a lot easier, but coming down, it's my arms are like shaking and I really have to tighten the muscle and use the muscle to keep it firm and like steady without shaking. I'm getting winded. Use a low resistance. Okay, so that was just a quick look into some of the home workout exercises that I like to do using different types of equipment. Like I said, there are really so many ways you can make this work. Before I even had the heavier dumbbells, I was using like books to do certain things like hip thrusts and stuff. Like you can find different things that can work for weights. Dumbbells were like impossible to find during the peak of COVID. Now it's a lot easier and they can get expensive, but again, it's a really good investment to have just at your house. And like I said, you can do so many different workouts with them. I personally like to just like go online and Google different workouts. Like I'll know the name of an exercise and just look it up and see kind of how to do it. And then I practice in the mirror a lot, like I said, but it just takes practice. It takes getting comfortable with it. It's new to everyone. Everybody starts somewhere. So don't get down on yourself if you're starting home workouts and you feel kind of uncomfortable or you feel like you're doing it wrong, because that's just how it is. I still feel like I'm watching myself doing these exercises as I film this video. I'm like, oh, I'm doing this wrong. Someone's gonna call me out for that. But my arms don't say that. Like I feel it in my arms. My shoulders already feel that a lot. So like it doesn't matter. Just get started and don't expect too much out of yourself. You don't have to do an hour-long intense workout. It can be 20 minutes of solid weightlifting and you got a productive workout in. And like I said, it's just getting in that mindset. It's getting your clothes on to work out, your shoes on, thinking, okay, I'm taking this 20 minutes for myself to get this workout in, and I promise it'll be just so much more productive and beneficial for you. So I had a lot of fun working with the body gym. I'm definitely gonna keep trying out different exercises. I definitely feel the burn. You get a very similar workout to using dumbbells. You feel the resistance, and that's huge. I love working with resistance bands in general, so it's really nice. So that is just like one piece of equipment to be able to do all these workouts. It's really nice. But like I said, I can make more videos showing maybe my leg workout or getting more in detail about the different exercises I like to do. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but I have been weightlifting since I was in volleyball in college. And although I stopped for years, I still pretty much have a good idea of what I'm doing. And I've done a lot of research and just like getting comfortable with it because I really do enjoy it and I want to feel confident in my weightlifting. So if you guys want to see more of that, I can definitely do that. I can show more of the body gym. I could show more dumbbell home workouts, like whatever you guys want to see, let me know because I have fun with this stuff. Even if you guys want to see something about getting started at the gym, because that was a big step for me as well, and I know it is for a lot of others. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found something helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.